EuroPass. I'm Petty Officer Kim Smith. Here on EuroPass, we bring you the best that Europe has to offer while highlighting the programs that can help get you there. On this edition, we're traveling off the beaten path into the Austrian Alps to discover a location that ski and snowboard buffs won't want to miss while living in Europe. And if hitting the slope isn't for you, there's plenty of other things to see and do in Zell, Austria.
Europe in the winter offers seemingly endless choices for snow sports enthusiasts. From the Zugspitze in Garmisch, the tallest mountain in Germany, to the iconic Matterhorn on the Italian-Swiss border, and all throughout the Alps, there are so many options of places to ski or snowboard that you could try to hit them all and probably never be able to in one lifetime. One spot tucked away in the Austrian Alps boasts some of the best conditions and longest runs in Europe, and you can hit the slopes here almost any time of year. It's Zell Austria and sister town Kaprun.
We have a glacier on top of the Kitzsteinhorn with a natural snow guarantee all over the year. It's not possible the whole year, but it's possible at 9-10 months per year.
Zell offers really many activities in the summer and in the winter. So the skiing is, you ski basically into the town or on the glacier. You can use the frozen lake for all sorts of activities in the summer and in the winter. People do all sorts of activities. You can walk over, you can ice skate, but it's big. Walking on the lake, taking a walk on the lake, we do it all the time because it's the biggest open plain surface we have. And it's got a nice towny atmosphere. When you walk through it, you see it very organically grown, you see very old buildings, you see the church which was originally built over 1,000 years ago, and many buildings which date back to especially the 19th and 19th century. So it has a very historic and a very nice feel to it as you walk through it.
Before we start, we dry away. There are 4 girls here, so we start up there. Everybody, hands to the front. Hands to the front, everybody.
Zell and Kaprun have been a training ground for world champions for years, and you can see future champions in training show off their skills at a free show twice a week during the winter.
Yeah, this show I'm doing now, really professionally, we do it now since about 10 years, yeah, and I do it for the public, that there is one evening a week where they can go out, enjoy themselves, have a good kind of a party.
On board!
After a long day on the slopes, or if you just want to relax the day away, there may be no better place to unwind than at the Taren Spa and Hotel in Kaprun.
It is a big spa area on about 40,000 square meters with 17 saunas, spas, pools and things like that. And I call it it's the best après ski, because when you are on the mountain you go skiing, and in the afternoon you go into the Taren Spa, can relax there and have a nice evening.
A hotel with 160 rooms and suites, and we have 2,100 square meters water area. We have a children's spa. We have 13 different saunas, steam baths, whirlpools, a treatment area with 17 rooms with massage, beauty.
But there's more to Zell and Kaprun than snow and spas. Austrians love food, and there may be no better place to experience some hearty local fare than the Steinwert Hotel and Restaurant. And they must be doing something right, because they're one of the oldest restaurants around and have been in business here since 1493.
In 1493 we got the license to sell food and beverages, and we're nearly as old as the United States. And this is where we serve our Austrian classics, as we call them. So we find organic roast duck from the oven, or the classic Wiener Schnitzel, or roast pork with sauerkraut and dumplings, or Tiroler Gröstel, which is fried potatoes, and of course our dessert specialties like the Salzburger Nockerl, the soufflé, Kaiserschmarrn, Apfelstrudel. It's we call it Austrian comfort food, if you want. So it's meant to make you basically feel nice, soul food, comfort food.
Now we'll show you how you can take an easy day trip from Zell and See to Salzburg and some of the things you might not want to miss when you're there.
Hopping a train from Zell.mpg to Salzburg is easy and a good way to go during inclement weather in the wintertime. You can be in Salzburg in about an hour and ready to take in some of the key sights. Salzburg is the birthplace of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and the house where he was born is now a museum, and it's a good place to start your tour.
I'm really glad to dedicate my life to the work of Mozart, because his music is really from another star, from another world. It's like the universe, his music. And he personally, his biography and he himself is so interesting to learn about him.
Not far from the museum is a small cafe with a big reputation. It's the original home of world-famous confections made in honor of Mozart.
We form a ball out of marzipan, surround it with nougat, and then we put it on a wooden stick like this and dip it into chocolate. It's a dark chocolate, so it looks like this. Afterwards, it dries up on these platforms, exactly as you see it here, and we remove the wooden stick, and the remaining hole is closed with chocolate by hand also. So you find this little bump on it, which is kind of a sign that it is the original Mozart cookie.
Aviation buffs may want to visit Hangar 7, a modern showroom and museum for all things aviation. Maybe you'd like to catch a hockey game for a fraction of the ticket prices in the USA. No matter what the weather's like outside, a stop into the historic Augustiner Brewery is a great way to unwind with the locals and sample some hearty Austrian food and beverages.
It's more or less a living museum. They still brew beer as they did a few hundred years ago.
Some people say we have the best beer in the world. I don't know, I've tried not so many types of beer. Here in Austria I could say it's one of the best beer brewed here in Austria.
To find out more about what you can see and do in Salzburg, log on to their tourism information website at Salzburg.info/de.
That wraps up our show for this week. If you have a place you'd like to see us visit or a program you'd like to know more about, send us an email to europass@afn.dma.mil. To see this program again, log on to our website at afneurope.net or find us on Facebook. I'm Petty Officer Ken Smith, and we'll see you next time on EuroPass.